What's going on, guys? Parker here, and I'm back with another video. And today I got my top 4 NBA player props for the day. And before we get into this video, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment on this video down below because we just swept the slate, a 4-0 sweep last night, guys. Jaylen Brunson points cashed, James Harden points cashed, Kyrie Irving points cashed, and Steph Curry points cash. So it was a 4-0 sweep. Absolutely electric. Sorry. So if you missed out on that and you're new around here, we've been absolutely cashing as of late. 6-1 run with our NBA player props. So make sure to subscribe to the channel down below and give this video a big thumbs up. Literally takes half a second, and it really does support me more than you guys even realize. And I got 4 plays today that I'm very confident in, and I'm very confident that they can keep the streak going. But before we get into these plays, I want to mention a little bit about Sleeper Fantasy because Sleeper is running a free Stephen Curry square for tonight for new users. They're running a free Stephen Curry square for first-time depositors, first-time users. And yeah, guys, they're going to give you that free square as well as an 100% match on your first deposit up to $500 when you use code FF23. That's code FF23 for the free square, as well as an 100% match on your first deposit up to $500. You'll also get access to the new alternate line features that Sleeper is running. So Sleeper is literally pretty much a sports book at this time when it comes to player props. You can do alternate lines and everything like that. There's no other app matching your first deposit up to $500. So make sure to sign up today. It's the top link down below in the description. And without further ado, let's get right into today's video. So first off, I got De'Aaron Fox over 25.5 points versus the Celtics. So he's over this line in his first matchup versus the Celtics this season. The Celtics struggled drastically versus high usage point guards. Fox is pretty much as high usage as it gets. The ball is in De'Aaron Fox's hands pretty much the entire game. He's got free reign of the offense. He's got free reign to create his own shot, and he's got the green light at all times. The Celtics also, they trust their defenders one-on-one. They don't tend to double-team guards. Plenty of one-on-one coverage for Fox to attack. He doesn't have to worry much about the other, the forward, stuff like that coming over for the double. He's going to have one-on-one coverage. He's going to have the opportunity to attack and get open looks. And overall, I'm extremely confident that De'Aaron Fox is going to have a big night tonight. We always take our point guards versus the Celtics. And De'Aaron Fox over 25.5 points versus the Celtics is my first play of the day. I forgot to mention also, this game is kind of a must-win for the Kings. If they lose this game, they're going to be behind the Lakers in the standings, and the Lakers are going to get into that 7-8 game and just have to win out to keep it. They're going to control their own destiny. And that's a big spot for the Kings. They don't want to drop into that 9-10 game, have to play Stephen Curry in that play-in game and lose, and they're done. So don't want to lose this one. They might drop it, though. So De'Aaron Fox over 25.5 points versus the Celtics is my first play of the day. Next up, I got James Harden over 9.5 assists versus the Jazz. So there's still no Kawhi. Harden's usage is extremely high right now, and his usage is going to stay extremely high. The way Harden's usage is right now, because there's no Kawhi. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. He's going to have the reign to facilitate. The Jazz allow the most assists per game in the NBA to point guards this season. So the Jazz are allowing a ton of assists per game. Ideal spot. Harden should have his way facilitating tonight. He should be able to dominate the game. He should definitely just be able to, find open shooters and stuff like that. And the Jazz are not trying to win right now. Harden's going to look for his teammates. He's going to look to facilitate. And James Harden over 9.5 assists versus the Jazz is my second play of the day. Next up, I got Jaylen Brown over 21.5 points versus the Kings. So Brown is over this line in 12 out of his last 16 games. Kings allow the 4th most points per game in the NBA to small forwards this season. Kings also allow the 3rd highest field goal percentage in the NBA to small forwards this season. So they have not been good at defending small forwards whatsoever. They have struggled a lot versus small forwards all season long. And Jaylen Brown went for 28 points in his first matchup versus the Kings this season. We should be able to see similar results tonight from him. And I think we're going to see similar results from him tonight. I think Jaylen Brown will have a good game. I think he's going to be, very solid throughout. have the ability to play really well. And overall, I think he's going to play really well. I think he's going to have a huge night. So Jaylen Brown over 21.5 points versus the Kings is my third play of the day. Next up for my fourth and final play, I got an under Devin Booker under 27.5 points versus the Timberwolves. So this line is inflated after back-to-back huge games. Not a good matchup here. The Timberwolves allow the fewest points per game in the NBA to point guards this season. I know somebody's going to say Devin Booker's a shooting guard. He doesn't play shooting guard anymore for this season. They don't have a point guard. Booker is definitely the point guard of this team. The Timberwolves will play extremely physical defense throughout. Booker would have to hit extremely difficult shots to cover. He's going to have to absolutely be in his bag to cover this line. So I don't think he's going to do it. I'm playing the odds here. I don't think he's got the hot shooting to make extremely difficult shots once again. I think this is a game he's going to be off because the Timberwolves are going to make things extremely difficult on him. I think he's going under tonight. So Devin Booker under 27.5 points versus the Timberwolves is my fourth and final play. So those were my top 4 NBA player props for the day. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video and you do want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe to this channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment on this video down below because all 3 of those things really help the channel out a ton and they help push my content out to more and more people each and every single day. And if you haven't yet, get access to this free Stephen Curry Square. Check out Sleeper's new alternate line features and make sure to use code FF23 for an 100% match on your first deposit up to $500. But without further ado, guys, 6-1 run, 4-0 sweep yesterday. Let's do it once again, and I'll see you on the next one. See you guys.